Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. My name is Nat, and I'm here for you. I am here for you, hopefully to cheer you up and help you find those keys to the door. Say it with me, that will unlock your happiness. Now, if you're thinking, hey, this podcast sounds weird, well, guess what? It does. Because the studio is still not up and running, so here I am sitting on my deck with my laptop and a microphone, just trying to get through the podcasts here. I've been working really hard getting this book published. It's ready to go. It is. I'm waiting for my copies now. For everyone who pre-ordered the book, thank you very much. Some of you ordered 3 and 4 books. It's amazing that you guys are really pulling through for me here to help me get this studio back up and running. Thank you very much to Greg and to Lisette and to several other people. I don't have any notes in front of me because I'm outside. So thank you for everyone who is helping me get this show back on track with the right audio and the right gear. Don't forget the text line 304-506-3332. You can talk to me and let me know how your day's going and if all your stuff's working. Make sure you could still order the special copy of the new book, Awaken Your Positivity. I think there's a link somewhere, maybe not, I don't know, but if you want to order the book, when you order the new book, you're going to get a sticker, a magnet, coasters, a pin, and a signed copy. You're going to get all kind of stuff with this special edition. I do have a new employee taking over my social marketing, my social network marketing, all that stuff. My daughter has decided that my posts are a little cringy, so she's taking it over and is going to be promoting this book and all the future podcasts and all that stuff. So give it up for hope. Like I said, this is pretty rough doing this podcast this way. I'm nowhere near comfortable recording like this, but you got to do what you got to do, right? I'm going to be doing podcasts. There will be one released by every Monday. Hopefully more than that, but guaranteed a show every Monday, so you can set your clock to it and get your positivity through, whatever platform you're listening on. So, all right. So, what the hell am I going to talk about today? Well, it's hard for me to come up with a topic when I'm sitting out here, just looking out over my deck and out at the mountains over top of my house, and it looks pretty relaxing and pretty positive. But on the other hand, I think about all the crap that's going on in the world, and I don't let that get me down. And it's easy to say, but it's also, for me, it's easy to do because I don't really care about all the outside chatter, all the stuff that's going on outside in the world. You watch the news, you flip on CNN, you flip on Fox, whatever it is that you watch, and you see all this negativity and all this bullshit that's going on. And there's nothing positive, nothing uplifting, nothing motivational on your television. I mean, I go to the History Channel or I watch something from Ancient Aliens or some crazy stuff like that just to get motivated. But there's nothing, I can't say nothing, but most of the time what you're being fed and the input that you're getting from the outside world is negative. It's bad. It's not conducive to a positive lifestyle. So what do? Well, if you got it, you got to take in what's going on in the world. You got to look at the news. I look at it every once in a while. I mean, I try to keep up with what's going on in the world, so when someone says something, I don't feel like an idiot. So I look at it and I take everything that is outside of my head with a grain of salt. Let me say that again. I take everything that's outside of my own head and my own thoughts with a grain of salt. Because, you know why? Because this is my life. Like Bon Jovi said, it's my life. I'll spare you the singing part because I don't have any music to back me up. But it's your life. So do you want to fill it with negativity? Do you want to fill it with doubt? Do you want to fill it with insecurities and just stuff that brings you down? Even if you're watching it, your subconscious mind is picking it up. So I try to limit myself to not too much of anything. Not too much politics, not too much news, not too much negativity. All right, this is a harsh edit because my computer decided to shut off because it got tired. It went to sleep. So, just like I said, this is not going to be easy. But I try not to, let me get back to what I was talking about, not to absorb too much negativity, not to let things get into my head that, first of all, I have no control over. Second of all, that don't directly affect my life. Because in the end, when my life wraps up here, the things that matter, I mean, you can name them. You can count them on a few fingers. Your family, your friends, your love for yourself. Those are the things that really matter. Your job, they're going to replace you as soon as you're gone. Right? They're going to replace you. And there's an echo going on, sorry. They're going to replace you. And your family will move on. Everything will move on. And life will continue after you're gone. So when you really start thinking about it, the most important thing is you enjoying your life and you being content and happy and doing the right thing and living your life to the fullest. So taking in negativity, any kind of negativity, and letting it affect your life is not conducive to your happiness. So stop it. It just, and there's not a whole lot more I can say about that. And this isn't going to be a very long podcast because it's very uncomfortable sitting out here trying to talk when I can't hear what's going on and I can't see what's going on the laptop. It's not set up for remote recording. I am not a mobile podcaster, but I am here for you to try to cheer you up and point things out that I think are obvious. And to me, being happy, experiencing joy, feeling gratitude for everything that I have, and being grateful for the fact that I got to wake up again today, those are the important things. Sharing happiness with other people, that's also important. And following my dreams and my things that I want to do, that's very important too. Can't always do everything that you want to do when you want to do it, but you can never give up on your dreams or your aspirations. Recently, I've had major emotional drawing to Egypt and pyramids and that whole genre, that whole period of time. I can't explain it. Can't explain why. I don't know. But I feel it, and it's very strong, and I'm exploring it. And the more I explore it, the more it becomes apparent that I have a connection to it. And I'll delve more into that in the future. Maybe I can figure it out. Maybe you can help me figure it out. I don't know. But someday I want to go to Egypt. I want to see those pyramids. I want to see all that cool architecture and all the sculptures and all the hieroglyphs and petroglyphs and all that stuff. And I just want to experience it and feel the vibe while I'm standing there. Because pictures don't do it justice, right? But if you've got something that you want to do, something that's really sticking in your craw, so to speak, it's a weird saying, isn't it? Then focus on it and wrap your head around it and do what you can do, whatever you can do to try to make it happen. Because that's why we're here. To fulfill everything we can possibly think of. And with that, I'm going to wrap this up because this is very difficult for me to talk and not hear what I'm saying and not know what's going on with the recording. So if there's problems with the recording, I'm sure you guys will text me and let me know, like that last one where the volume stayed so loud over my talking and it didn't go down. So we'll see how this one works. Maybe I can tweak it out and get through until I get the studio up and running. If you'd still like to help me out and donate to get the studio going, send me a text message. I could send you a link to Venmo or PayPal or there's other ones. I don't know. You can text me and I'll hook you up, and then you can hook me up. Okay, enough of that. Don't forget about the new book. awaken your positivity. You can get your first release, the first press, which is the one that's probably going to have mistakes in it that I'll fix up later. It'll be signed, and maybe it might be worth a couple dollars more than you paid for it in the future. That's it. That's all I got. My name is Nat. This has been the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. I think we can all do a little bit better. I'll talk to you later.